Hello guys, welcome back to another video made by me. Today we'll be doing What If Naruto Was Depressed and Went Rogue, Part 2. Sorry about that. So, I've been thinking of doing some more Minecraft videos, but that depends on you guys, and I can do more what ifs as long as they're actually good ideas. Even if they're really good ideas, most likely they won't get a lot of views because most people like a few topics and don't like the newer ones. So my goal is to be hitting 1,000 subscribers before Halloween this year because I started my channel on Halloween. Anyways, let's start. A month has passed in the lightning village, in the cloud village, and Naruto's training was going great. Naruto trains with Killer Bee and the fourth Raikage, nearly every day. Naruto has the Kyuubi and the Raikage found out because Killer Bee told him. Killer Bee and Naruto made great training friends, and they trained together almost every day. The Raikage trained Naruto in speed, and yeah, basically it was just training. So Naruto now is on the level of a S-class ninja, but only a S-class ninja, not any higher, just a low-level S-class ninja. He has only been training for 1 month. Well, he has actually only been training for 1 month, and he's already this strong. He still wants to destroy Konoha, but I have a question. For anyone who's watching, tell me in the comments if you want Naruto to turn good or stay evil. So, back in Konoha, Hinata is now just basically depressed, and she's literally begging all that she could for search parties to go find Naruto. And then the council members found out that Naruto was the fourth Hokage's son, and now are also sending out several search parties for him. Naruto, however, doesn't care for the Leaf Village anymore. Even if they found him, there was no way they can bring him back alive, that is. Naruto would literally Kurama told Naruto to basically, if the Leaf bastards come back for you and you're in a losing fight, just kill yourself and I'll die. That means they never get me and they're never gonna get you. So this was the plan. If the Leaf comes to try and take Kurama away because they need a Jinchuriki or Naruto back, and he's losing a fight against them, he's gonna have to suicide, cause Kurama ain't gonna want to stay with them. Naruto ain't gonna want to stay with them, and if Naruto kills himself, he ain't gonna ever be in the Leaf Village anymore, and Kurama's gonna have like a few more years of waiting time before he has to reform. And by that time, he would have already ran. Like, he would have just ran to somewhere remote and just stay there because Kurama doesn't like humans. Bad humans. And he doesn't like the Leaf. He believes he likes the fourth Hokage though because he's a good man, but he still hates him for sealing him into Naruto. But anyways, Naruto's 8 trigram seal has been slowly weakening because Naruto has been letting Kurama's chakra out just to weaken the seal. If the seal's weakened enough, Naruto could use Kurama's power to a greater extent. After training with the fourth Raikage and Killer Bee and Yugito sometimes, Naruto would be training some sealing with Kurama inside his mindscape. So, Naruto was given a choice by Kurama. Kurama would teach Naruto any subject he wanted, but only one. And Naruto chose sealing. Kurama only smiled, and basically saying that he's following his father's footstep to himself without Naruto hearing it. So during Naruto hated this training. He basically kind of regretted even doing this. Naruto screamed out in frustration because he kept getting the seals wrong. Wrong! Do it again! Kurama yelled at Naruto, who just failed doing a simple seal. Naruto basically said back, "What do you know about seals? You just have to imagine the seals and they already come out. I have to write them." Kurama says, "Maybe it's because, one, I have practically a ton of chakra. Two, I've lived for thousands of years. And three, because I'm inside your mindscape." Naruto's like, "And what does that have to do with your skills of seal? You don't even have hands. How do you write seals?" Kurama shook his head and said, "Just continue on." Naruto was basically murmuring to himself, mumbling some angry words to himself, and the Kyuubi like perked up after hearing one and says, "The hell you saying?" Naruto froze and instantly left his mindscape, and Kurama laughed, saying that he actually didn't even hear Naruto, but he already left to himself. So Kurama now is basically organizing, well, not organizing, but choosing the next seals that he's gonna teach to Naruto and some techniques that he knows about seals. Since Kurama was sealed in Mito, a friggin' sealing master. Then in Kushina, who's also a Uzumaki sealing master, but not as good as Mito. And then while he was fighting with Minato, while being controlled, he's seen Minato sealing skills as well. And if you hear any background sounds, sorry about that. I have no control over that one. So another 2 months has passed, and Naruto doesn't have his 8 trigram seal anymore. It's a new seal. This seal is much stronger than the 8 trigram seal, since it has 3 backup latches in case if the second Naruto starts losing control, he can choose to deactivate the demon chakra. Demon chakra is Biju chakra, but I'm not sure Biju means demon, but okay. So he has a choice. He can literally deactivate the Biju chakra or let it take over him, but he can deactivate it anytime he wants. And this seal also stores both the Kyuubi's chakra and Naruto's chakra, and fusing it into one, then compressing the chakra. So 1 month of doing this compressing both Naruto's and Kyuubi's chakra, Naruto could have a huge reserve of this special chakra. This chakra is more potent and stronger than Biju chakra, since it's a compressed mixture of Biju and human chakra. Compressed is a special word here. So basically the same amount of regular chakra compared to this compressed chakra. The compressed chakra is over 60 times more stronger than the regular human chakra. Like naturally chakra. Jiraiya, who is now like Jiraiya hasn't come back to the Leaf Village yet, but once he does, oh heck is he's giving the Leaf a beat down. He's not actually gonna beat the Leaf because he's just gonna leave the Leaf and stop working for the Leaf, I guess. So basically, Naruto said, "I'll be leaving now, but I'll come back when the Chunin exams start. I would like to participate in this year's Chunin exams since it's going to be happening in the Leaf. I want to beat those bastards up for forcing me into this. I hate them all. I'm going to destroy them." The 4th Raikage laughed and said, "Alright, sure, but just make sure to come back on time." Naruto left the village back on his travels across the world to train for power. So Naruto right now is in the middle of nowhere, a desert, but he doesn't know if it's part of Suna. He doesn't know if it's part of the Wind Nation or not, but he's in a large desert. He has been surviving off of cactuses because he knows how to extract cactus water from cactus. Naruto's chakra natures are wind, fire, and water, he is able to use earth jutsu, but not to a good extent though. And for lightning attacks, he he has he yeah lightning for lightning attacks is basically the same as earth attacks. Naruto's favorite type of element is wind, since he likes because it's sharp chakra. It's basically sharpened chakra. It's a long range, short range. It's basically all range. While the fire technique is usually a mid range. The water technique is similar to the wind one, but deals less damage and has its different purposes. Lightning one is pretty short, but the more skilled the user is, the longer the range. Then the earth one, their only range attacks are shooting projectiles, and changing the surroundings doesn't count as a ranged attack since it's basically terraforming, so it shouldn't count as an attack, but it has been used by people to usually like encase people in a bunch of earth and suffocate them or even crush them the way that Gara does with his sand. Naruto is a master with the element of wind. So let's just say that Naruto still has the Sealing Scroll and he learned the Rasengan as well. He found the Rasengan inside and learned the Rasengan. And in the scroll it stated that it isn't completed since by adding a new chakra nature into it, so a chakra transformation, it would finalize the Rasengan, but you can do multiple variations. Naruto decided to try it with water first because water isn't that destructive if it explodes, just that it's gonna splatter water everywhere and might make a few holes if it explodes strongly, if the force is strong enough. Fire is gonna burn everything around it, and wind, it might even cut everything around it. Naruto's first attempts were completely futile. He couldn't even manifest water chakra into the Rasengan. So at first, it seemed impossible, but after a while, he was able to manifest some water chakra. But the Rasengan didn't change. Well, it did change, but Naruto couldn't notice. The Kyuubi noticed, but decided to keep quiet. So the change necessarily was the tiny layer of water that's inside of the Rasengan and outside of the Rasengan, creating a super strong attack. Well, not super. Yeah, it's a super strong attack, stronger than the regular Rasengan. If you're wondering how just adding a water chakra nature into a Rasengan makes it stronger, it basically weakens the impact upon the user's body, and it basically, how do I say it? So the attacking is basically a regular Rasengan, but the impact force becomes basically not the so the user can't even feel like the recoil of this attack. So the user can hit as hard as he wants without any repercussions. Naruto decides to travel to Suna for some to see if he could learn some magnet. How do I say it? He wants to see how the magnet release works, and he wants to develop some counters against the magnet release since it's very common. Well, the weaker versions of it are very common, but still strong. If it's weak enough, it doesn't count as a release anymore. But I don't know. Naruto still counts as a release. Damn! Thanks for watching to the end. Please like and subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subs before the end. Before Halloween comes around. Thanks for watching to the end, and I will just give me any suggestions you want me to do. What ifs or anything else. Bye bye. Rock it away.